Hello, this is Caleb with Garvin Sewer Service at 1303 Alpine. This is still building A. This is part 2. So I am cameraing from the south cleanout. It's close, about 30 or 40 feet from the wall before we hit the grass going south. I've cambered as far as I possibly can. I can't really inch out farther, really. So this is as far as my camera will go. At the bottom left-hand side, you can see I'm 72.5 feet from the cleanout that I'm operating from. So from the beginning of part A to about where I'm at is about 150 feet because there's a little bit of a lateral that we'll see in a minute that I'll kind of explain. This is cast iron that we're looking at. I've located this just to see where I was at. I'm very, very close to the fence, close to the sidewalk, close to the street. The manhole is about another 20 or 30 feet out. So I don't know the status of this drain past this point that we visually can see. I will say that it does look good. And since it's cast, there shouldn't be any roots. And there's no accumulation of water, which tells me there isn't anything going on as far as I can tell. In a perfect world, we'd have it clean out farther down so that our camera can get out farther. With jetting and cabling, the machine and the jetter have power so they can get there with cleaning purposes, but for my visual camera purposes, as you can see, I'm pretty much about as far as I can get. So we'll start pulling back, and at one point we'll go underwater. That is the first belly, or the second belly that's 48 feet long that I mentioned in part 1, the video in part 1. So when we go underwater, just know that that's the one we've already discovered and addressed. So really, this is just kind of verifying that another 50, 60 feet past that is in relatively good condition. A disclaimer with cast iron will rot out, so it is worth the argument to have all the cast replaced. It's about 150 feet or so under the carport and in the grass. And the grass is about 6 feet deep. So if that's something that would like to be discussed, absolutely. But if we're addressing the bellies, we have that 11-foot belly and the 48-foot belly up to about 3.5 feet deep in the carport. So